A notary public in New York State changes their name after marriage. What must they do to continue notarizing? To answer this question, let's have a look at various sections under the Notary Public License Law booklet, starting with 182.3, and we can jump to subsection 8, which states that within 5 days after a change of name, which is what's relevant for this question, address or email address, transmit to the Secretary of State a notice of the change signed with the Notary Public's official signature. As well, from 131, subsection 12, except for changes made in an application for reappointment, the Secretary of State shall receive a non-refundable fee of $10 for changing the name or address of a notary public. And finally, from the definitions and general terms section of the Notary Public License Law, we've got signature of notary public, and it states that when a notary marries during the term of office for which he/she was appointed, he or she may continue to use the name under which he or she was commissioned as a notary public. However, if he or she elects to use his or her marriage name, then for the balance of his or her term as a notary public, he or she must continue to use the name under which he or she is commissioned in his or her signature and seal when acting in his or her notarial capacity, adding after his or her signature his or her married name in parentheses. So with all this in mind, let's have a look at our 4 choices to determine our solution. Choice A states, continue notarizing using the name under which they were commissioned, but add the new name in parentheses. Well, this is only part of what the notary public would do, but not the complete picture, and therefore choice A is not the correct solution. Choice B states, notify the Secretary of State and pay a $10 fee for a name change, but continue notarizing under the original name for the remainder of the term. Again, the notifying the Secretary of State part and paying a $10 fee is correct, but the part about notarizing under the original name is only partially correct, does not get into including the new name in parentheses, and therefore choice B is not the correct solution. Choice C states, stop notarizing immediately and apply for a new commission under the new name. Well, the notary public does not need to stop notarizing immediately, and therefore choice C is not the correct solution, which leaves, by process of elimination, choice D, but let's have a look just to be certain. Choice D states, notify the Secretary of State and pay a $10 fee for a name change, and here's where this is different than B, they may continue using the original name or include the new name in parentheses. Now all this aligns with what we read from before in the law, and therefore choice D, notify the Secretary of State and pay a $10 fee for a name change, and they may continue using the original name or include the new name in parentheses, is the correct solution.